You're looking at a mosaic by the artist Julian Opie. Now, contemporary artists are using a lot of materials like tapestry and ceramic, for example, that aren't usually associated with contemporary art, aren't particularly sexy. But this, called Kitty, poor Kitty, is brilliant because it must be the first me-grown mosaic ever done. Mosaics from the late Roman Empire or the Byzantine period, usually of saints or girls on house floors looking out at you from under their ingratiating blonde curls.
Oh, she's a strong, determined lady, isn't she? Well, I've always been rather scared of strong, determined ladies, and so I think I'm a bit fascinated by her and take a peek from time to time, but I don't think she and I would have she gets under my skin. I don't particularly feel at ease with it, but perhaps she needs a stronger male than me. My mother thought the same. She would say to me, Lionel, she said, be careful of that lass. She said, she's stronger than you ever were.
The heroine in my novel was called Kitty, so I suppose it reminds me of that, because that's her name. To me, she looks like an F. Scott Fitzgerald heroine, her little haircut, her shingled hair. But there's a sort of modernity to it that I love as well.
There's a soulful feeling to this lady. You can see that she's not happy. She's not howling with misery, but she is quiet, she is pensive, and she certainly doesn't look happy. I can imagine this lady owning a cat. There is a long association between women and cats and women. It goes right back to the early origins of cat as a domestic animal. You look at the imagery in ancient Egypt, you see the cat sitting under the woman's seat in any of the illustrations, whereas the man's looking much more macho, but the woman is there, but it's under her seat. It's emblematic of being under her fertility, her point of sexuality. Let's say she's gone through a divorce. Many people are living in a world where they've gone through divorces today. Let's say she may have even lost her children. With a woman and a cat, there's a natural empathy. So when she's sad and the cat comes to her lap, even if it doesn't sort out her problems, she feels it does, because it sits on your lap, and the more you do it, it starts paddling. So it rewards you with that movement, as it does when it's a kitten with its mother, and you're rewarding the cat by your stroking, and the two of you relax, and you're calmer, and your problems melt away. It's a little bit of sadness, but not totally.